As Trump and Hegseth try to erase the history of the importance of women, both to the United States as well as in wartime and service to this country, let me recommend a number of books to you that I've read that are not all about Americans, some overseas, but were some of the strongest fighters for freedom and for human rights during World War II and before. First is a book called Fly Girls, about 5 American aviators who were women who set standards and set records while flying. Then there's a book called The Watchmaker's Daughter, the 3 D-Day girls, The Light of Day, the Irina's Children. These are books about women who served the cause of this country and their own countries during the war under extreme circumstances where they were being hunted and ended up being tortured or killed by the Nazi war machine because they were doing what was right, hiding and protecting children, caring for the needy. These are women who not only deserve to be recognized, but in many cases weren't, because the French thought, to the extent they were French citizens, that they should not have awards. The image should be only that the men did courageous acts. It's ridiculous. Well, one of the most important books, and I might have mentioned it last time that I was talking about women who served in the military, was The Bedpan Commando, who was the lieutenant in the Army Medical Corps who served in Africa, Sicily, Italy, France, and Germany, and received a number of commendations and valor awards. These people and people like them should be recognized for who they are and what they've done. Meanwhile, there are 2 books that I also highly recommend. One is called There's No Place for You Here, which is a story of an immigrant from the coal mining regions of England, Fiona Hills, who came to be one of this country's foremost experts on Vladimir Putin, who was stunned when Trump said he believed the Russian president more than he believed all of the intelligence officers in the United States, that Russia had tried to interfere in the 2016 election. Then another book is about Marie Yovanovitch, who was an immigrant to this country from Canada, who became a very high official in the State Department and was eventually ambassador both to not Croatia, someplace in Africa, and eventually to Ukraine. The book is called Lessons from the Edge, and it shows you dramatically how when Trump decided to attack what was going on in Ukraine, and that he attacked her vociferously and said that she had been not acting in the best interests of the United States, but it took her a while to get her name cleared in front of I think it was Senate hearing committee. The whole story of her is a great one of achievement, but also tells a story of what a disaster Trump was during his first term. I might note in this regard that a report has just come out about Kristi Noem's boyfriend, Lewandowski, who had been, I think, in charge of Trump's campaign at one point, was fired, but it now comes out that he was paid $50,000 by the Chinese communists. He had ties to a number of other countries, which were never disclosed on his reports. He apparently received money from Benjamin Netanyahu's political party. He had drug and alcohol abuse problems as well as sexual harassment problems. He's the person who is essentially living next door and has been living with and traveling with Kristi Gordon Noem. It was determined, at least in this memo that had been prepared, that he was a high security risk, and serious questions as whether or not he should ever be in a position he's been in the U.S. government.